this is about a body experience. So as we become still, as you've been practicing presence, whether it's in the morning. So it's so important to do the morning practice because it sets the tone in the sense of we know exactly what we're looking for. And like I said earlier, that morning practice is sort of a mini review of why we practice presence. How do we practice presence? And what's it actually doing for us? Okay. And what is it doing? Number one, if we're actually practicing it, it has to be humbling us because we know before it, we could not stop the compulsive repetitive thinking. And 80% of that's negative. So when you talk about vibrant in a life, the best way to explain it is this. I hate crowds. Now, I'm only practicing presence a few weeks. I'm in a gift shop with my wife, and I'm breathing, okay? All of a sudden, as I'm in that gift shop, I start getting this feeling of just calm. But then that calmness turns into like this deep peace. I stood there at least for 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and I could not believe what I was experiencing inside. And that continued. And even though it continued, I didn't actually believe it would last. Because I said, this is like too good to be true. So we talk about a vibrant inner life. The first thing is, are we bringing in stillness, breathing as we should? Okay, following that breath. What's so important when we do take a deep breath and we take it in to where we can't fit any more in and then slowly let it out, and that the intention is always to connect with God's spiritual energy. As we're doing that, it's sort of the best way, sort of almost like a wave comes over us. And I'm sure everyone has experienced it when you practice presence, when you take those 3 breaths, but especially in the morning practice, because we're doing it, hopefully get up to 20 minutes of doing it. It's unmistakable what we feel inside. Now, some people may say, well, you know, I kind of feel different, but I think I'm present. First thing I tell them is, no, you weren't present. Because if you were present, it's unmistakable. You know exactly the difference between when we're in our unobserved mind and we actually are consciously present. So if you've been getting little periods of that, those little periods just continue to grow and grow and grow. And again, the burden that we put on ourselves, that I put on myself initially was, I'm creating this. No, I'm not. I don't have the power to create it. Okay. But I do have the power to bring in stillness.